everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a vegetable rice combo using Lundberg's Wild Blend Rice mixture. Now, you need to know that I have no ties with the Lundberg Farms Corporation whatsoever. I bought this with my own money. It's something I found in the grocery store that intrigued me. I do have another video out on where I cooked this for the first time, so I'll have a link to that in the description box below. So I'm going to put 1 cup of this on the stove to cook according to package directions. In the meantime, I'm going to cut up some vegetables and then we'll go to the stove and go from there. Alright, it has worked out really well for me to put this Wild Blend rice mixture on first because it takes quite a while to cook, and it's now on the final stage of just kind of resting with the heat turned off. I have a big pan here warming up over just over medium heat, and I'm going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, about a tablespoon or so. If you want to use vegetable broth to do this with, go right ahead, not a problem. Okay, I just want to disperse that in the pan a little bit, and I have a lot of vegetables here that we're going to mix with this rice. I have roughly a half a cup of diced onion, a half a cup of bell pepper, and roughly a half a cup, maybe a little more, of chopped celery. And we're not finished yet. We're going to add those in there. And I have 1 small carrot that I shredded. My goal was a half a cup of the shredded carrot, probably a little more than that. Again, these are rough estimates. This is not rocket science. It's your way, whatever that is. Then I have 1 8-ounce package of baby bella mushrooms that I've cut up. And if you want to use button mushrooms, use button mushrooms. If you can't get a hold of fresh mushrooms and you want to use canned, go ahead. Use the canned mushrooms. This is quite okay to do this. I'm just going to give this a little stir. And just to help make it aromatic and flavorful, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of dried thyme leaves. I'm just going to go ahead and get it in there and get it aromatic. I'll let this saute a little bit. Now, there's very little oil in there considering the amount of mushrooms because they're like little sponges. So I also have a little cup of water in there with a tablespoon measuring spoon, so that when I need a little more moisture, rather than going with more oil, I'm going to add some water. You can use vegetable stock. Now, I cooked my rice blend in water. You can also cook that in stock of your choice. It could be chicken stock, beef stock, vegetable stock, whatever you want, or water. I cooked it in water. Now I'm going to add a little bit more to this. I have 1/3 cup of diced walnuts that I'm adding in there. 1/4 cup of dried tart cherries. You can leave them out if you want, or you can use some dried cranberries, or you can use raisins or currants, some sort of dried fruit. It really works well in this. And because we've got so much in there, I'm going to go ahead and add this. I've got 3 cloves of garlic that I have finely chopped. And get that going in there. Now it's pretty dry, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Just 2 tablespoons of water there, just to give it some moisture so that these things don't burn. Just to allow them to cook just a little bit, because when these vegetables are cooked to my liking, which is not going to be a whole lot, I'm going to go ahead and stir in that cooked rice, and we're going to call it done. Now that water brought the temperature down a little bit. You can see it's not sizzling anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and add another 2 tablespoons. So that comes to 1/4 cup of liquid that I have added. 4 tablespoons is 1/4 cup. And stir this up. And I just want them to cook through just a little bit. So actually I'm going to put the lid on this and just allow them to heat up not for very long. Alright, I didn't even have the lid on there for a minute, probably 30 seconds maybe. Now, I'm going to add some salt and pepper in here to taste. Hard for me to measure exactly how much. It's going to be a matter of how much you want in there. Bear in mind, we're going to add that rice mixture to this too. And just some salt. Mix this up really well. Then we're going to take this prepared rice and go ahead and add it to the vegetable mixture. And now we're going to just give this a good stir. Doesn't that look yummy? I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. I don't need it to dry out. I don't want to add any more liquid than what I've added. That was 1/4 of a cup of liquid that I added to it just to help those vegetables cook. And look at that. We're going to put this on a plate. There we go. That looks so inviting. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste for you and let you know what it tastes like. I'm going to get a little bit of everything there. To me, this is absolutely delicious. The vegetables are a crisp tender. They're not mushy. The rice kernels are all separated. They're cooked perfectly. They're not mushy. The flavoring is good. It would have a greater depth of flavor if you cooked the rice with some vegetable stock, and I cooked it with water, so you may want to try it with vegetable stock or even a chicken stock, whatever your preference is. But it's good, just like it is. And if you like a more herb flavoring, you could add more thyme in there, maybe even sprinkle it with some parsley at the end just to make it look nice. But it's delicious, just like it is. Well, do give this a try sometime. The recipe is below for your convenience and also on my blog. I think it came out really well. I hope you enjoy it too. This is Judi at Judi in the Kitchen. Bye for now.